So let's get right into it. We're not just talking about technology today, we're talking about global power. Because artificial intelligence, it's no longer just some cool tool for chatbots or for making fun images. It's become, well, something way, way more serious. Because, you see, there's this new reality taking shape, one that's changing the very definition of what conflict even means. And here's the really scary part. This new kind of war, it's already happening, right now, mostly where we can't even see it. And this is what you really need to get. AI has evolved way past being just a simple tool. It is now a fundamental, raw instrument of power. We're talking about the power to shape entire societies, to control what we see and what we believe, the power to build autonomous weapons, and maybe most importantly, the power to steer the entire global economy.
Okay, so how on earth did we get here? To really get it, we've got to go back to where this whole race kicked off.
So it all kind of sparked back in 2012. A deep learning system proved that computers could actually see patterns better than we ever thought they could. That made AI practical, not just some theory in a lab. Then came 2016, and this was the big one, the warning shot. An AI beat a world champion at the game Go, a game with just insane strategic depth. This was so much more than a game, it was a signal. And by 2020, AI wasn't some far-off concept anymore. Nope, it was like the air we breathe. It was just there, invisibly woven into our daily lives, shaping our social media feeds, our news, everything.
And that Go match back in 2016, it really made people in the halls of power, all around the world ask a pretty terrifying question. If an AI can come up with strategies that even its own creators don't understand just to win a game, what happens when you apply that same logic to a real war?
All of a sudden, the entire conversation just shifted. Leaders weren't just thinking about tech innovation anymore, they were seriously looking at AI for super sophisticated military planning, for launching these insane cyber attacks, for predicting what an enemy might do next, and for getting a huge economic edge. AI had officially become a matter of national strategy. But then, 2022 happened, and the race didn't just speed up. Oh no, it went supernova. It exploded right into our faces, changing absolutely everything, seemingly overnight.
This is when generative AI hit the scene. And while all of us were just amazed by AI that could write an essay or create art, governments saw something totally different. They saw a brand new weapon, the deepfake. Now, anyone could create convincing fake videos and audio. And this wasn't for fun. It was a devastatingly powerful tool for information warfare, something that could create chaos and manipulate entire populations.
This slide, this right here just nails the new reality we're in. We're absolutely in an arms race, but the weapons themselves have completely changed. It's not about missiles and tanks anymore. No, now it's about chips and data. The frontline soldiers aren't in trenches, they're the most talented engineers. And the battlefield isn't some patch of land, it's digital influence.
So what makes this new type of war so uniquely dangerous? Well, it's because the weapons themselves are different. They just don't play by the old rules.
Think about it like this. A nuclear weapon? That's locked down by a government. But a powerful AI model? Man, that can be copied, it can be stolen, and it can be unleashed across the globe in seconds. That means the threat isn't just coming from other countries. It can come from huge corporations, criminal organizations, extremist networks, and honestly, the most terrifying part, it can come from a single, motivated person.
And this chart really just drives the point home, right? The barrier to entry for getting your hands on a nuke or a fighter jet, it's sky high. You can't just buy one. But for AI weapons, we're talking about things like automated cyber attack tools or armies of disinformation bots. The accessibility is terrifyingly high, and it is getting easier every single day.
So where does that leave us right now? Look, this isn't some sci-fi movie. We are living in a new kind of Cold War, one that's being fought with totally different tools on a completely different battlefield. Today, this conflict is playing out in very, very real ways. You've got this massive fight for control over the supply of advanced AI chips. Then you have state-sponsored cyber attacks that happen faster than any human could ever hope to react to. You have foreign adversaries trying to influence elections using AI-generated stories. And yeah, you have autonomous drones making literal life-or-death decisions on the battlefield. So, all of this brings us to the big question, right? How did we even get here? Let's just break it down. Here are the 5 core reasons why AI went from a cool research project to a full-blown global weapon. All right, number 1. AI controls information. Think about it.
In our digital age, whoever controls the flow of information, they basically control the people. And AI is the ultimate tool for that job. It can personalize content to shape what billions of people see, what they believe, and ultimately, how they act.
Number 2, AI controls speed. In any modern conflict, and this is true for finance and logistics too, decisions have to be made in milliseconds. I mean, way faster than a human brain can even process. So the country or the group with the faster, more decisive AI, they get a lead that's almost impossible to beat.
Third, and this one is sneaky, AI controls power without visibility. AI doesn't exactly send out a press release. It's like a ghost in the machine, operating silently in the background of all our digital systems. That makes its influence incredibly hard to spot and even harder to trace. It's the perfect way to wield power without leaving any fingerprints.
Number 4, AI creates totally new risks. We've already talked about deepfakes, but just imagine for a second. Malware that can literally write and evolve itself, or phishing attacks so personalized and convincing they could trick millions of people at once. These are dangers our defense systems were just never built to handle.
And finally, number 5, it all comes down to economic dominance. Look, this isn't just about who has the bigger army anymore. Leadership in AI translates directly into leadership of the entire 21st century economy. The nation that truly masters AI will probably define the future of everything: innovation, jobs, trade, global wealth for generations.
So when you put all of that together, the conclusion is just crystal clear. AI has become the world's most valuable, most versatile resource, period. It's the definitive strategic asset of our time.
You know, at the end of the day, AI itself isn't good or evil. It's just a tool with unbelievable power. And if history has taught us anything, it's that when humanity stumbles upon a powerful new tool, especially one that can be used as a weapon, the real question isn't if it will be used, but when, and by who.